I'm Robert Axelrod, the voice of Lord Zed and Finster, and I just finished a series called Guy King, a 3-feature film anime series, and I just did a movie called The Affliction, playing a homeless man. That's one of my specialties. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the Michael Jackson video, Stranger in Moscow. I was the homeless man in that. I starred in it. So homeless men are one of my specialties.
Mine too.
This is my second convention, and it's a gas, and it's great seeing you guys again.
Thank you.
And that's it for me.
What's new with me? I don't know. I've got a lot of things that are new. I did a movie about, I think it's been about a year and a half, Devin's Ghost. It was picked up originally, and we actually have a new deal on the table, so it's going to be out for everyone to get. Johnny Young Bosch and I both starred in that. Able to co-write it with my partners, and he actually he co-directed with Koichi. So again, back to Power Rangers. Exactly. And recently I've just been getting into radio, so who knows, you guys might hear my show sometime.
Excellent. Hi, I'm Karen Ashley. I'm Steve Cardenas, and I played Rocky on the show. And lately, what I do now is I work with. I live in Hollywood, and I work with little kids, teaching them martial arts. So that's pretty much it. I don't do any acting stuff really anymore.
My name is Jason David Frank. I play Tommy, the White Ranger. Well, actually, Green Ranger, White Ranger, Red Ranger, Black Ranger. I try to keep it straight. It's interesting because I have a 3-year-old little girl who's about to turn 4, and I was telling Karen and Steve that all she watches is the Power Ranger movie like every single day, and it's the old school one, the original Power Ranger movie we ran. And she doesn't really like Turbo. I mean, the second movie. She doesn't. That's just she likes the first movie.
Oh, OG. She's an OG.
Yeah, and anyway, so I own martial arts academies and stuff. Got about 1,000 students somewhere in there, about 1,200 students. Working in close with some clothing line and stuff like that. Me and Don the Dragon, he's a friend of mine. We got a movie coming out that we're doing called Sci-Fighter 2. He did a movie called Sci-Fighter, and that's just been in the works. Hollywood is just the way it is. Things are always in the works, and it takes forever to get done. But it is. It's like oh yeah, it's tomorrow, and tomorrow seems to be like a year later, or years. But anyway, me and Don are working on that film, and I did tell him that everywhere I go, I will be promoting that film called Sci-Fighter 2. And a couple other things out there, but it's not set for sure. I always talk to people. I say, is it greenlit? They're like, well, not yet, so I don't really want to talk about it if it's not green. If it's not green, like the Green Ranger. No, I'm just kidding. But other than that, though, I've been working with kids. I got a big staff of people out there in the mixed martial arts world a little bit. Been doing jiu-jitsu. I know Steve's been doing jiu-jitsu a lot longer than me, but when he first did jiu-jitsu, I really didn't like the style of it. That, but now I actually like it. So anyway. But other than that, that's what's been going on. So really, just being a dad and trying to be a good husband and dealing with my little girl who's a handful. And I live in a house full of girls, 12-year-old girl and a 3-year-old girl and 2 girl dogs. Other than that, that's what I've been up to. So
Awesome.
What does it feel like knowing that nearly 10 years after 10 years later, you were still like one of the top superheroes that people talk about?
I don't know. It's beyond anything I could ever think of.
Nobody will ever forget the Power Rangers.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. I mean, when I left, I went and was doing other things and was doing other TV shows, and it was just crazy that everywhere I go, you can never. I probably will never do anything bigger than this show, and people just never grow out of it. It's kind of cool. It's very cool. So that's how it is for me.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's still weird because once a month, I'll be go to Blockbuster or something like that and be like, dude, weren't you that guy on the show? I used to get down on that show, man. I like that show.
They recognize
so
you.
They still recognize it, so it's really weird, But I just thought it was just a weird novelty or whatever, since past. But since I've been coming to these conventions, it's so surprising to me to see so many people that, that still are interested, and they have those Ranger board blogs and stuff like that. So those are really cool.
Absolutely.
It's weird, you know, because the show's been on for so long, so you're starting to get more generations and, you know, kids now that especially with Dino Thunder, I think that was probably the weirdest, because for me, I was grabbing 4-year-old kids that the parents actually was watching the show as well. So they're like, oh man, I'm a fan too. And then my little boy, he's a fan. That's Dr. Oliver. And it's just kind of seeing that. It's kind of weird, like you said, 21. I got a lot of staff members who are your age and just like, man, I just can't, you know, I can't believe I'm working for you, man. You know, when I was your age, when I was little, I was watching Power Rangers and stuff, and it's just one of those things that, you know, Hot Topics is selling, you know, the Power Ranger stuff now. Even though Steve's got a Superman wristband on. You should have the Power Ranger one.
That's my favorite though.
They got the Power Ranger one in the Hot Topics, man.
Oh, I gotta go get that.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, it's definitely it's good. It's an honor to still change people's lives, because I know through the show, you know, a lot of people are dedicated fans, and that's really what this is all about. A lot of dedicated fans to certain shows, but I think we appreciate all the fans, even for years to go, and you know, it's cool. I'm a businessman.